Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jared, Braxton, Caden today. This is our third Sunday in a row filming for you guys. Look how much snow we've got. Like, this is insane. This is, we were working all day yesterday. We closed and there's like 8 inches plus what's melted because the ground is still pretty warm, and so this snow is pretty heavy. When I just pushed this out with a shovel, it would stick to the bottom of the shovel because it's so wet and heavy. But I wanted to do an ATV plow demonstration because I don't think I ever have. So we've done videos on how to install a plow, but never how to use the plow. And we're gonna try to make it way over there to that bank. If you're wondering how good is an ATV plow, there's a ton of pretty fluffy on top, but it's super wet underneath. And this is a CFORCE 500. So this is the smallest CC ATV that has power steering. We think power steering is critical when you're plowing. So imagine the weight of this plow, and then if you get a bunch of snow stuck to the front of it, you're trying to steer that ATV with all the extra weight with no power steering. So this video, it's hard to visualize that, but just know so much easier to steer with power steering. So I would let it warmed up. Machine's pretty warmed up, and we're gonna put the plow out now. And we're gonna go into 4-wheel drive. There's 2 4-wheel drive modes. We're just going into the first one. We don't use diff lock. I'm gonna keep the plow blade straight. Might be a bad idea because I might need to shed the weight, but let's see if we can make it over there. In low range, of course. You always want to use low when you're plowing. So let's see if we can get over to that bank. Oh, it's pushing through it easy. I'm not even revving this thing up. Look at all the weight it's pushing up there. Look how nice that snow flap, the rubber flap on top, that was huge. That is so sick. That really helped it out. Dang, that really pushed that up nice. Let's do one more pass right there in the middle. Try to clean it up on the bottom a little bit. So the first pass, it kind of floated a little bit because I had so much weight in the top of it. I kind of picked the plow off the ground. And then I made one more pass, and you can tell on the concrete at least, I really cleaned it down. We moved the plow shoes up right before we started. So the plow shoes are not really doing anything. We haven't elevated all the way out of the way. So it's really letting it scrape down. I'm surprised it didn't even like idle up. Like I was just driving down the road. So we're going to angle the plow a couple times. We're going to go to the left and to the right. So now that I got a center path, if we angle the plow to the right now, we'll be able to shed the snow off to that side and come right into this pile. So I'm going to back up and angle it. Actually, let's angle it right here so you can see it. So come right down here, Brax. So all you do to angle these is the plow is off the ground, and I literally just pick up on that lever. It's angled. So I'm going to back up and I'll come at you. We're going to switch to the left. We're going to find it down in here, pull up on the lever, and we're going to go all the way to the left so to find a pull. All right, let's give it a shot. that's going to wrap this video up. I hope the wind noise isn't too bad because our microphone's died, but this thing is a beast. Look at how much it just pushed up into that big pile. So what I did realize, when it gets really wet and heavy and you got a lot of snow on the one side and you're angled, it does kind of push the four-wheel toward the least resistance. So if you have a CFORCE 500 like this with a power steering, it's easy to counter steer it. You might just not make a perfectly straight pass every time. The only real way you can counter that is by going to a heavier ATV or a side-by-side. So if you had like a CFORCE 800 or like a UFORCE 600 or a UFORCE 1000, that might keep the machine going straighter. But this certainly is not running out of power. It's either a traction issue or it's just pushing you sideways. Hey guys, thanks for following along. That was a quick video of us plowing with a new CFORCE 600. Now keep in mind, this is a 60-inch wide blade. I'm going to put a link in the description below, so if you want to purchase this exact plow for your ATV, it's easy to do. I'll make it easy for you guys. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the ride. I'll see you on the trail.
Wait, we're supporting.